Well, I turned 29 and I am feeling just fine. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Amir. You can call me Mantikore or Dr. Mantikore, your favorite future doctor on YouTube. I hope you're all doing well. This is a little bit of a different video than my usual videos on this channel. So when I was younger, in my mind, I was thinking, hey, by the time I get to this age, I'm gonna have a couple of houses. I'm gonna be married with a couple of kids. Blah 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 blah. I'll be a millionaire. I'll be this and that. But hey, man, when you're young, you're just dreaming, okay? And I get a lot of messages from younger guys in their early 20s telling me that they're feeling depressed, not depressed, but upset that they haven't achieved what they had in mind, and that they're also upset that some dude in in America or another part of the world who is significantly younger than them has more than what they have. First of all, let me tell you, I've been there. It's something I dealt with growing up. In my mind, I was like, yeah, I'll become a doctor by 25. It didn't work out. I had to do a bunch of other stuff. I did a degree, a master's degree, and then I got into medical school. So I spent 11 years of my life, the most important 11 years of my life, dedicated to becoming a physician, becoming a doctor, okay? This was my first dream since I was a kid. As a 7-year-old boy, I've always wanted to become a doctor, okay? Now, as you grow and you experience things and you go through life, you end up developing other passions and interests. For me, my other passions and interests were martial arts, kickboxing, right? Playing the guitar, learning instruments, bodybuilding, business, content creation. So I have a lot of other fields that I want to become good at. And I believe as a man, you have to become competent in every single area of your life and every single area that you're interested in, right? And pursue that, because one day you're going to open up your eyes and you'll be on your deathbed, and if you haven't done everything that you've wanted to do, you're going to die regretful. You're going to die with so much regret, like, oh, I wish I called that girl. Oh, I wish I made that business move. Oh, I wish I bought that house. Or I wish I learned how to play the piano or something. You know what I mean, right? So I want you guys to know that it's okay if you had a plan 10 years ago and in your mind you thought, okay, by the time I get to this particular age, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be this, and I'm going to be this. And now that you've reached this age, you're not necessarily there. It's absolutely fine, because you had a plan, you had goals, and you worked towards getting to those goals, right? I wanted to have a bunch of businesses by the time I'm 29 or 30. I wanted to become a doctor by the time I'm 25. It didn't work out. It's okay, but at least I'm still getting there. It's not like I stopped doing the things that would get me to that goal. I still kept pushing, and I'm finally getting there. In the next 6 months, I'll be hopefully graduating as a physician, which is a great deal for me. Like, it's honestly one of my biggest life accomplishments. I never thought it would be possible, especially for an Iranian immigrant who came to the UK not knowing how to speak a word of English. My grades were good in high school, but apparently they were not great enough for me to get into medical school straight away. But that's another story. I did have the grades. It's just the timing of getting the grades were, off. That's another story. So I worked my ass off to get to this level, right? And I cannot and will not compare myself to other people, because that's the most toxic thing you can do to yourself as a human being, especially as a man. I see girls do this to themselves every single day. I have female friends who follow all these Instagram pages of all these thin supermodels who look like fucking plastic, right? And they think that the girls think that they're not good enough. They think that they need to get their nose, lips, breasts, butt, everything done in order to be attractive, in order to be acceptable and accepted in society and by the opposite sex. Same thing goes with guys, but in a different way. Guys look at other men who have status, who have success, and they think to themselves like, wait, this 22-year-old is already a millionaire and making 6 to 7 figures a month, and I'm out here busting my ass studying a degree, and I don't have this kind of money. The fuck? And that's something that I used to do, but I actively and consciously thought of not doing that, because, hey man, you gotta live your life according to your own clock, your own timeline. You can't compare your end goal to someone else's end goal, right? You just can't. Your life will be miserable if you do that to yourself, okay? And that's something that I want to tell whoever ends up watching this. Even if it's one person, it is okay for you to age and for you to not accomplish the things that you had in mind 5-10 years prior, okay? It's fine. As long as you're working towards that goal, don't have a deadline. Don't set a deadline for yourself, because sometimes it's good to have deadlines because you actually put yourself under pressure and stress to actually do the work. But most of the time, it's not healthy for your mental health, for your just life as a whole, to have a deadline like, hey, I want to be a millionaire by the time I'm 30. And then when you don't become a millionaire by the time you're 30, you end up becoming depressed. You're like, the fuck is wrong with me? What did I do wrong? How is this 22-year-old super rich and I'm not? How is he driving a Bugatti and I'm not? You know what I mean? So, yeah, turning 29 is kind of weird because I can still say that I'm in my 20s, but I have the responsibilities of like a 35, 45-year-old man. And internally, I'm still 15, 16 years old. It's crazy, okay? It's it's a position that I can't explain. I don't know how to describe the feelings that I'm feeling inside. It's funny though. I'm starting to see a little bit of gray on my beard, in my hair. My stress level is is really high these days. I'm trying to sleep as much as I can, but my life is stressful and chaotic, and I don't mind it. I like it, actually. I don't want to live a boring life where you just don't know what you're doing next. I want constant action, and it's good to have that. I have a good woman by my side, trying to build something with her, and I'm happy. Hey man, I'm happy no matter how much I'm going through in terms of struggles, adversities and all that stuff. No matter how many obstacles I'm facing, I'm happy internally because I know that I'm reaching my main goal that I had set for myself when I was 7 years old, which is becoming a doctor. So I encourage you to work towards your goals, but don't set a deadline for yourself. For example, with me and with medicine, I knew it was going to take 5 to 6 years. And I knew after that, if I put the work in, if I put the hours in, if I sacrifice a bunch of stuff, if I make compromises here and there, I'll be able to walk on that stage, get my medical degree, and be proud of myself. And that's what's going to happen in the next few months. Okay. So yeah, I mean, whatever it is you want to do in your life, don't set a deadline for yourself. And it's okay to not be similar to other people in terms of fame, money, status, girls. You don't need to compare yourself to other people. Another thing I want to touch on is life is all about perspective, okay? You can either be a glass half full or a glass half empty kind of guy, okay? You can't think to yourself, oh, I'm aging, I'm 29, I haven't got £1 million or $1 million to my name, I don't have a job, I don't have this, I don't have that. You can be that kind of person. You can attract negativity to yourself and to your life and to those around you. Or you can actually sit back and do a little bit of evaluation and think, okay, what do I have? And be grateful for what you have. Because I used to be like that. I used to be complaining like, oh shit, I don't have this, I don't have that. I was always complaining in my head. And I was kind of ungrateful for the things that I did have, because now when I think of it, the things that I have or the things that I had back in the day, even the smallest things, those items, those circumstances, whatever they are, whether they're tangible or non-tangible, they are somebody else's dreams. Somebody who is less successful, somebody who is struggling more, somebody who doesn't have a roof over their head, somebody who doesn't have a freaking internet connection to do stuff like this. So what I see in a lot of young guys around me growing up, because in medical school we have different people from different countries, different age groups, and I see a lot of younger guys in their early 20s complain about the things that they don't have. And then there's me, who has already gone through this whole journey, thinking to myself, hey man, if I could help this guy change his perspective on life, I think he will get to his goal faster than I did. So that's why I'm making this video. If you're watching this, I want you to take a seat somewhere, quiet, relax, close your eyes, and think to yourself, what do you have that you're grateful for? And count your blessings, okay? And the things that you don't have and you want to achieve, write them down. Put them up on the wall, on post-it notes or whatever, so you can always see them every single day. And your brain will then become hardwired to constantly think of success, of your goals. Not negativity, not, oh, I don't have a Lamborghini. Oh, I don't have a Ferrari. Oh, I don't have the brand new Nike shoes. Oh. Count your blessings. I have this and this and this, and I want to get to there, and I want to have this and this. Put them up on a wall. That's what I do. I put all my goals on a wall, and every single day I look at those goals and they motivate me. Those goals are the things that I don't have yet. But when I see them every day, they motivate me to keep pushing, no matter of the age. So if you're in your early 20s, please change your perspective if you're a negative person. All right? Don't be the glass half empty kind of guy. Change your perspective. Look forward to things and keep pushing. Don't become depressed. All right? Hit the gym. Hit the gym, for the love of God. That's another video in and of itself. But yeah, hit the gym. Do something to make you feel productive throughout the day. And at the end of the day, guys, in conclusion, I know this sounds cliche, but age is just a number, okay? As I've mentioned previously, do not live your life according to somebody else's clock and somebody else's timeline. The only person that you're competing against is yourself, okay? Think to yourself, what did I accomplish this time last year? All right, where am I right now? Okay, so I've moved forward in my life. I've actually made progress in my life, so I am succeeding. And that's pretty much it. Don't have that negativity in your head like, oh, I'm 29, I'm going to be 30 soon. Fuck, I don't have kids, I don't have a house, I don't have a Lamborghini, I don't have... No. You've accomplished a lot. Like, I have accomplished a lot. I can't sit back and say, oh, I'm 29, I don't have a house, I don't have a car, I don't have this. No, I've accomplished a lot. I got a degree, master's degree, another degree is coming up. I've been working. I've been busting my ass to become a better person who will serve society in some way, shape, or form. Okay? I can't really criticize myself. Could I have done things better in the past? Of course I could have. Everybody can. But I've not wasted any years of my life. I'm 29, yeah, but I've done a lot. So I want you to do that as well. Don't be too harsh on yourself, but be critical of yourself, but don't be too harsh to the point where you end up depressed because, oh shit, I'm not rich. Oh, don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have 50, 100 women. I don't have 500 women around me like Andrew Tate. No, don't be like that, all right? And that's pretty much it, guys. That's my message. I didn't have any script. I just went off the top of the head. This is something I wanted to make in the past week or so, and I just thought I'd speak to you from the heart. And if this video and the message of it resonated with you and you found some sort of value and motivation, inspiration in it, consider dropping a like on the video. Subscribing to the channel would help me out tremendously. We're getting very close to 1 million subscribers. It's close, okay? Let me know if you enjoy videos like this where I just sit here and talk to you about different topics, different things, because I have a lot to say, okay? And most of the time, my Instagram followers end up getting content like this. So if you want to check me out on Instagram, go and hit the follow button. We're getting close to 1 million followers over there as well. You can interact with me face to face. Not face to face, but you know, virtually face to face. Just don't send me any creepy pictures, please. Thank you. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next one. If you have any suggestions or any questions for upcoming videos, drop them down in the comments, and I will see you next time. My name is Amir. You can call me Mantikore or Dr. Mantikore, and I'm out of here. Peace.